Well, as I said, this is Easter weekend, and around the world, Christians will remember the death and resurrection of Christ in worship services. Now, while Christmas is significant in that it represents the impact of Christ coming to the world, it's Easter Sunday that represents the very foundation of the Christian faith, that Christ didn't merely come or even die a martyr's death, but he overcame death in the resurrection. On this rests the very veracity of Christianity. If this is true, there's reason this weekend for celebration and joy. If this event didn't happen, then the Christian faith is a dead and deadly delusion, and its followers are to be pitied for giving such of their energy to a broken promise and an empty religious ritual. All that Easter is can be summed up in the simple message that I heard years ago from an elderly minister who delivered a sermon simply called, "It's Friday, but don't worry, because Sunday's coming." The various pains and heartaches faced by people in their human existence are just the Fridays of our lives. Days that we're laid low by a diagnosis of a disease, by the loss of a job, by the death of a friend, by the pain of rejection. It's Friday, but don't worry, because Sunday's coming. And when Sunday comes, even death will die. The darkest of our Fridays will become a Sunday of new life. You know, this Easter, many Americans have lost their jobs. There's fear, genuine fear about the future. Will I be able to make my rent payments, put food on the table, overcome the disease that I just learned about? Be careful not to get too wrapped up in the doom and gloom of those who will tell you how bad your Fridays are, because Sunday's coming. Yeah, there are wars. Our government seems to have abandoned the basic premises and promises of individual liberty. And none of us can be assured that all of our treasures won't vanish in an instant, whether by theft, by tax, or by the foolishness of those we trusted to care for them. It may be Friday, but don't worry, because Sunday's coming. Now, if you're a person of authentic faith, don't give in to the prophets of pessimism. The worst thing that can happen to you is to die. That's Friday, but Sunday's coming. That's what Easter's about. And it's why I refuse to dig a hole to hide in. I'd rather look for a mountain to climb and wait till Sunday. Well, that's my view, and I welcome yours. And you can get in touch with me at MikeHuckabee.com. Click on to Fox Feedback. Let me know what gives you hope. And you can also click on to highlights of this and past week shows to find out how to tune in to other things going on, like the new feature on radio heard on hundreds of stations on the Huckabee Report, heard Monday through Friday across America.